Alright, you saw the title right. I'm going to be ranking Apex characters based off that GYATT. To my family, if you're watching this, I apologize. Gotta get views somehow. First things first, though, is we need to change what the tiers are called. Alright, gotta move this so you can see the tiers. But in the bottom, we have the absolute pancake. Moving up, little hill, average, okay, and the absolute GYATT. Alright, so it looks like we're starting off with Ash. Ash in the game. She's a robot. I don't know if y'all are into robots or not, but even for a robot, she's got a little something going on. Again, sorry to my family if you're watching this, but okay. Alright, next up is Bangalore. Now we'll be ranking them all in their original skin, and we got absolutely nothing. No offense to you, Bangalore, but gotta go where you gotta go. Alright, next up is Bloodhound, and we will be doing everybody because we don't discriminate on the channel. And Bloodhound, he's rocking with something, especially for the fact that it's covered up. I would say Bloodhound got a little hill going on. Alright, Caustic. I think we can all tell where Caustic is gonna go. GYATT! And a very well-deserved one at that. Alright, so next up is the E-Boy Simp Crypto. Yeah, no offense to Crypto or anything, but he definitely skipped leg day. Moving on to old Fuse, and Fuse kinda skipped leg day too, I'm not gonna lie. It looks slightly deformed, like it curves in. Fuse, we're gonna have to work on that one. Moving on to everybody's favorite, Gibby, and just like Caustic, GYATT! Alright, moving on to Horizon. Okay. Got a little something, something. I think Horizon sits at an average. She's not bad. She's not good necessarily. Alright, so Lifeline is next. And Lifeline, not as good as I figured it would be. But it is still a little something. So just like Horizon, she's going to sit at the average. Alright, moving on. No introduction needed. Loba and... Alright, so next up, Mad Maggie. I think she's like 50 something. And that would make sense. Got a little hill. Now this one's gonna be fun. Mirage. Yeah. Okay. A respectful. Okay. Alright, Newcastle up next. Another one of just the naturally thick legends. And yeah, I can see why. I don't think he's Gibby or Caustic level, but he's definitely okay. Alright, next up, Octane. Not expecting much from Octane. He's kind of skinny to begin with. And, yep, okay. It is not as bad as Fuse. So, he got a little hill. Alright, Pathfinder. It's not looking too good. He got a little hill. Alright. Rampart. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would help carrying around Sheila all day. Probably a good leg workout. That's a solid average. Alright, Revenant. I'm not even going to look at his. Absolute pancake. Next up is Lil Nas X. And not much. Lil Nas X gets a solid little hill. Or since he's an addition, let's change it. He gets a little heal. Alright, next up is Valkyrie, and yeah. I mean, to date Loba, you definitely have to have something going on. And she definitely got something going on. Alright, Vantage, she is 19, so it is okay, but it wouldn't really make a difference anyway. Absolute pancake. Alright, moving on. Watson, go to the original skin and GYATTT. Yup. GYATTT. Moving on to every no-lifer's favorite, Wraith, and Wraith has nothing. I feel like it is safe to put Wraith at the absolute pancake. And now, last but not least, Catalyst. Now, I have to be careful because I do think Catalyst is a dude. She would move her big ol' hand. Yeah, not much. Actually, I take that back on the dude part. It's transgender. It's a girl now. Not trying to get canceled. So, Catalyst, she is a little hill. Now, looking at this list, I just realized I forgot to do something. Alright, so I changed it. So now you read it up, down, right to left. So Fuse is the worst and Loba is the best. One more thing I forgot to do. That's better. This is my final GYATTT list. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, tell me where you would put each legend.